here. Well, they're really pieces of tape. You can rip them apart. So the woman in the video took her sweaters and she had just taken them apart from each other, and then she brought them together. Okay? Does anyone decide still a God yesterday? Okay? So then if I would do this again, so I'm going to make this a little simpler.
It's right there.
So then when I took 2 pieces of tape and did the same thing to both of them, it took both of the top pieces. They don't want to touch each other. I love this one. I think it's so funny. Okay, so look. It's like magic. Somebody told me it was magic. They don't like each other. Now I want to know a lot of things about this tape and what's going on. And we had some ideas yesterday. This class talked a lot about like charges and plus and minus. And I heard some ideas about how plus and minus like each other, and how 2 charges that are the same, like plus and plus or minus and minus, don't like each other. But I still don't really know why.
Okay. Go.
And I still don't really know what's going on with the sweaters, right? Like, what does that have to do with the sweaters? How did they even get like that? And what kinds of experiments can we do to find out more about the sweaters? So we talked about a bunch of different ideas for experiments we could do to find out more. And I took all of your ideas and I wrote them all down and made them into experiments. So, you guys decided yesterday, like, I want to find out more about what's positive and what's negative. So I said, okay, well, I can give you something that I know is negative and give it to you. And you can tell me everything else about the tape. So you can do that experiment. I also had some people in the last class telling me that they thought when the sweaters were pulled apart that it was magnets. And so they wanted to test magnets to see if, like, the tape was the same as a magnet. And they found out some interesting things. So there are 6 options on this sheet of paper that you are about to get. Okay, there are 6 options right here, and your group has to agree on one option. Okay, so you're going to pick one of the experiments. So for example, the first one says, I wonder if the sweaters become magnetic. When I pull my sweaters apart, do they become magnets? And so I have magnets here, and you can test that. That's just one of the examples. So the first thing I want you to do is, yes. Oh, the camera is
Wait, is it recording?
It's recording whether or not you guys work diligently.
It's like somebody speaking their nose.
So I am passing out this worksheet, and I'm going to give you and your group like 30 seconds to decide if you're sticking with the experiment you chose yesterday or if you want to do another one that's on here. Yeah.
How do you know it's not magic tape?
It is magic tape. I never saw that. I guess I don't know that. All right, you have 30 seconds to decide which one you're doing.
What if one of these days, Ms.murphy, what if one of these days, you drop your pencil?
Yeah.